Welcome! We're working out today. The Minecraft movie. Will I understand it if I don't play Minecraft? Because I only played Minecraft like twice ever. And I was apparently not very good at it. Which, you might say, how can you be bad at Minecraft? I don't know. But it turned into like a rage stream. Not from me raging, but like viewership raging at my Minecrafting skills. That's okay though. The meet and greet was good. It was not nearly as intense as the one that I did in like last year, I guess. But I think we were suspecting it was because this one was in a location that people might be hesitant to go to. But a lot of really nice people did show up, and it was really awesome, and everyone was super nice. And there was goodie bags with a hat and a protein bar and a drink and a coupon. So it was fun. Someone gave me a pair of glasses, which was really nice, and someone gave me a t-shirt, which was really nice. Not that people like have to give me stuff when they show up, but it was nice. Have you always been into fitness? Yeah, pretty much. Because I started doing sports as a wee small infant baby. Dos años. And then I always did fitness things after that. I usually work out 4 to 5 days a week right now. But I realized last week, okay, so I was doing this like different program, even though, okay, over the last like 5 months, I've been switching programs way too much. So it was like, whatever, just switching too much. But I've been doing this one for like a little while now, but I moved like the data to, I like to use Excel to track my workouts. So I moved the data to Excel, but I didn't do it correctly. So I've accidentally been missing an entire workout for like 3 months. I've been missing the quad focused leg day, which isn't like the biggest deal because I think I'm slightly more quad dominant than anything else. So it's like not a huge deal, but I was like, no, I love working quads. I can't believe I just like completely didn't question that at all. So, but now I have it back in there. This is not a public gym. This is a private gym, which is why I tend to feel more comfortable filming here because it's very normal. Not that okay, to be honest, I think it depends where you're from because some people will tell me they're like, oh, you know, filming makes me super uncomfortable like other people filming, which like I totally understand that. Like I completely understand that. I have some friends who like being filmed is legitimately their worst fear, like really bad. So I totally get that. But I've been going to different public gyms recently and it's like everyone is also filming. So I think it just depends. Afraid to film at the gym because you don't want people to get mad. That's fair. That's honestly why I usually don't film at commercial gyms because I feel really awkward. And the last time I did film at a commercial gym, for me it helps if you have like a cameraman, which I feel like for some people might make that like 100 times worse. But for me it makes it better because it's like 2 people, you know? And so I feel like if someone's gonna come and yell at me, I at least have someone else to also be there, you know? But I also still get embarrassed. Like I was embarrassed filming that. Things that help me get over the filming anxiety, like you, Hope and Callie just said, I think about like, okay, I'm filming myself so that I can see my form, so I can like make progress, things like that. That helps a lot. Or I like to think like, oh, I'm filming this to send it to my coach, which I'm not actually doing. But if I like say that, I'll feel better. I was looking at my banned list like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, whoa, look at all these people that are banned. And then I scroll, look at all these people that can never return from jail. I went back to the beginning. And my first time I banned someone was in 2020. And that was back before I did fitness content when I would only stream. I only streamed to, on average, 3 viewers. One was me viewing my own chat. One was one of my friends from real life. And one was usually a random person that was like my internet friend. But I remember the first time someone came in and like started being freaky. And my friends were like, ban him, Patty, ban him. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. And also back then when it was like 3 viewers, I was like, I also like don't want to ban them because like that viewer, that comment ratio. But I did have to ban them and they're still banned to this day. It was the pinhead days. The pinhead days sitting against the rat cage, only playing Cuphead for like 7 hours straight. Once you get banned, you are never allowed to return because I don't know how to unban you, so you'll never come back. That's when Cuphead was a big deal. It's still a big deal. It's still a big deal to me. Yeah. You know what I wish I had? One of those streams where you like bring on guests and you're like talking to the guests, because I feel like that'd be so entertaining, but I only know like 4 people. So that's pretty hard. I gotta start just bringing on randoms. Bring on Dr. Mike. I would do that. I've said this before. I actually don't know if I've said this to the stream, but I feel like I know a lot of people named Mike, and every Mike I've ever met is definitely a Mike. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Mikes are just Mikes. Always silly. How do us people who have gym anxiety get over the crippling anxiety? Let me give you some suggestions that may or may not work for you. My suggestions, you can wear a hat or some sort of concealing clothing because that helps you keep your eyes down. You're not looking at other people, so you can't see them, they can't see you sort of thing. That is true, okay? Reality is whatever you make it. So maybe wear a hat, wear a hoodie, wear comfortable clothing, whatever that means to you, wear comfortable clothing. Go at non-busy times, bring a friend if that would help you. I hate bringing a friend because it's like, I feel like I have to entertain someone, except for you guys. Except for you guys, okay. I take that back. I don't hate bringing a friend. I don't hate bringing a friend, I just never bring a friend. That's just how it is right now. But you can bring a friend. Yes. You can bring on Chris. That's the only, Chris and Ankh are the only people that I've had guesting. And Ankh moved away. We're gonna slide into the DMs. All right, we're gonna have a moment where we sit down and go over people that would be good people to bring, because I feel like I'm not, what's the word? We like have enough information. I don't know enough, you know, okay. And I feel like you guys know a lot more than I know, so we can work together. The mics that I know that aren't the mics from the internet would be super silly, and I could definitely make that happen. But I don't know if they'd be okay with that. It might be like a situation where they're like, no. Oh my gosh, you know who I met one time in an elevator? Pauly D. And it was super crazy. I've definitely said this story before. He was DJing and I was in an elevator. He came into the elevator and no one was saying anything. Like no one was like doing anything. And he was like, all right. What did he say? Something like, I'll address the elephant in the room. It's me, Pauly D. And everyone was like, yeah, we know. And then his bodyguard was like, stand back. Because like he thought we were gonna swarm him after he said he was Pauly D. And we were like, nice set, Pauly. And that's not exactly what happened, but it was really awkward because we were like, okay, this is super awkward. Like we're in the position where I feel like when you like meet certain kind of people, you just like don't want to really bother them. And also it wasn't like, we weren't like flipping out, you know? And then one of my friends mentioned Snooki and everyone was like, oh, like forehead hit. We were like, dude, why would you mention Snooki? Snooki's someone that I really hope she's doing well in her life. Seems like she probably is. She seems lovely. No, they didn't say because they're friends. They said, didn't they have like some sort of like weird situationship, or was that one of the other ones? I don't know. It was weird. He said it to be weird. And I was like, dude, why you gotta be, don't be bugging him like that. Don't be bugging him like that. Do you guys see what happened? This is like super old news. I also feel like it'd be really fun to do react content or like talk about current happenings with internet people, but I always like never know what's happening because I really want to care. Like I want to know and care, but then I don't. And then I just watch Netflix and listen to podcasts, so I never know anything that's happening with internet people. But with Amaru and Cenat and Emily something, there was like a stalker or something. I was thinking about that the other day. I don't know if it was like a stalker, but like someone threatening them. And so I was thinking about that because I was like, what if that happened to me? Don't ever attack me, guys. Don't. Because I carry. Don't attack me, okay? For both of our sakes. Don't even joke about it. Because I'm trained. These fists are registered as weapons with the government of mass destruction. So don't do it. We should all call ourselves the beefies. Sometimes in my mind I call you guys beefers. But I don't know if you guys like that, so I don't usually say it out loud.